Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship energy for Sag. We got someone here. This is often someone just kind of waiting, but again, it's sometimes a person here that feels the ship has sailed. It's time to expand the horizons and look elsewhere. It could be yourself in that energy, Sag. Maybe waiting for someone, trying to be patient, looking to see what's out there. Somebody here that's your type or a different type. Look at that. Look at your energy, Sag. Beautiful. Yeah. I do see an energy of whether something will be long term or whether a situation will go the distance. It's sort of a wait and see. I feel if a situation will go the distance here. Yeah, I see the dating card. Yeah, we have an Emperor energy here. Lovely. Sag, I do see a possible Aries energy. Doesn't have to be. It could even be a masculine Sag. It's an Emperor. It can be anyone. It is Mars energy, though. And someone who generally means business. Yeah. I think what we got here is it's all about harmony and balance. It all has to do with fair, whether someone's right for someone or not, whether it'll go the distance. It's looking pretty positive. Someone's planning, preparing. They're hoping for the best. It's a person going to reach out. This is someone looking forward here. But it's all about staying balanced. Everything in balance. Temperance is balance. Oh, yeah. It's all whether someone's the other person's type. Just an energy of kind of being kind of calm, taking a step back. Yeah, it could be someone who's a little different than your usual type. But somehow that creates harmony. See, that's the message here. Sometimes people who are a little different are often balance each other out. So let's have a look at that. Three of Wands. Yeah, so someone here not quite ready to take action. It's a person maybe taking a break, little time out. But it's often just someone who's not taking any action right now. Just a little R&R. Yeah, so someone here thinking of getting themselves out there again, though. Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, trying something different. See, someone different getting out there again. Yeah, I do see definitely social energy being. Someone here has definitely been on a bit of a rest, a time out for sure. Someone may be feeling the ship has sailed. Often, and I do see someone being a little lazy about getting out there. I do see it. Yeah, sometimes it's just someone being a little lazy about putting themselves out there, but it looks like it's time. Little break. Let's have a look at this Three of Cups. This is often good news. This has to do with someone planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Yeah, so someone who's definitely, I feel, been waiting, maybe even waiting for a situation to unfold here, but yeah, it has to do with not just, saying to pay attention to the red flags as well. Okay, but I see someone getting attention or seeking attention. It's about being able to provide. Got someone thinking here. Somebody with some Libra energy. See, it's someone trying to be fair, very logical. It's someone with experience. Yeah. See, someone pinned down by their thoughts, not quite ready to take action, but there's a lot of thinking about it. Yeah, tell me about the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight? Yeah, somebody feeling a little lonely, a little lax. See, it's about breaking free from this energy. I feel it's somebody who's definitely either been on a bit of a break here, or like I say, they've been a little lazy about getting out there again, but feeling a little lonely. Yeah, so it's time to get out there. Tell me about the King of Swords. Yeah, connects with the King of Wands. So it's just like I say, I feel the same person. It's just someone's energies. But if there are two by any chance and you are the feminine energy, you could be getting a lot of attention suddenly. Yeah. But it has to do with being able to provide. See someone's pride here. See, it's about someone who takes pride in all the things they do. It's about being able to provide someone with the attention they need. So there's been some kind of lack or negativity, someone feeling lonely. So some of you, it definitely could be where you've taken a break. It's time to look elsewhere and get out there. But if you are that feminine energy, you could have someone here who maybe ghosted, ignored, or just didn't give you any attention, or just feeling kind of lonely. The King of Wands is someone who often takes pride in all the things that they do. Somebody who's planning, preparing, hoping for the best, trying to look at things in a very logical way. But it's about applying the lessons learned about whether someone's their type or not. This is the thing. It's whether someone's their type, trying something different, someone a little different. Yeah, first you don't succeed, try again. That's what I feel is going on here. Let's have a look at the Emperor. Emperors don't generally give up. They want some, but yeah, like I say, it's an energy of this Emperor trusting their own intuition. See, this is trusting their intuition. It's like they already know the answers they're seeking. So some of you might even know the person here, or someone who knows someone. I do see a social circle. Yeah, but it's whether someone's right. It's all about, honestly, it is often good to choose someone who's a little different than your usual type. If you haven't had any luck, like I say, try again till you succeed. But try someone a little different. See, that's what I feel this is saying. Someone who's different. Two people who are very much the same, but a little different often create harmony. Yeah, see the harmony between two people. It's all about coming together. Best friends, a beautiful connection. Or some of you have a choice between two. I'm feeling like it's the masculine Emperor, or it could be just one of these people is an Emperor. But I said, who is the King of Swords, So that's why I feel it's just the Emperor in that energy. Yeah, I think someone here is just going to trust their inner knowing. They already know the answers they're seeking at. It has to do with somebody manifesting this, but it's an energy of, this is someone who knows what's expected. Yeah, see, expectation. See, something here maybe didn't turn out as expected. But it has to do with this person because of experience. They know they need to take the lead. They're expected to take the lead. So they know what they're supposed to do. But it's also someone who, the Emperor also is someone who knows their worth and value. It's whether the feelings are mutual. But there could be someone connected to someone, mutual friends. Yeah, it's all about being fair. It's all about harmony, but I see harmony. I see two people making a nice connection. See, the feelings being mutual. It could be two people. I don't see an agreement, but it could be that there's a lovely connection. Two people are right for each other. Tell me about the Star. This is also about letting go of this lack and negativity. It no longer serves. Just release it and let it go. Any kind of negative thoughts, okay? Because this has to do with, it could be someone thinking that someone's out of their league, or I don't really feel like that's the issue here for the most part. Maybe a few, but it's with an Emperor, this is someone who knows their worth. A lot of respect, a lot of self-respect here. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of hope. So someone's feeling very hopeful. Yeah, this is because they're letting go of this negativity. I think it's just someone kind of lonely and lack, but also a little laziness about getting out there. Yeah, I definitely can see that. But again, like I say, just someone pinned up by their thoughts, not quite ready to take action. Could be someone who has negative thoughts about committed relationships and whatnot too, because, especially if something wasn't successful the first time, it didn't go the distance. It wasn't long term. It's possible someone's just letting it go. It wasn't meant to be. But now we have another opportunities here because we got multiple opportunities, or just it's an energy of things speeding up, gaining momentum. And I do feel it has to do with someone who needs to kind of hurry up a little bit here. The King of Swords and the King of Wands, both these energies are usually faster moving energies. Eight of Wands, yeah. So this is a whole new cycle here. I mean, this could be a relationship, a committed relationship or marriage that's been on a timeout, a little break, a separation here, where someone's starting to look at the bigger picture, this happy home, happy life. It's an energy of someone who needs to figure out first and foremost what makes them happy. Because to make yourself happy, you got to be happy first before you can make someone else happy. So there's someone who is very negative, sad, feeling lonely. Maybe somebody who felt they didn't have enough money, whatever, just negative thoughts. See a lot of lack. But again, a timeout. This is often where there's some healing here. So for those of you where it's a committed relationship, it's about two people coming together, restoring harmony and balance. But for those of you where it's just somebody getting out there again, like I say, being more social, seeing things in a favorable light, a whole new cycle. See, perfect timing, good luck and timing. Just in the nick of time. Yeah. There it is. It has to do with new. So much positive, high vibration. Someone's ready for something new here. Or it's just a resurgence of love and another opportunity for two people to reconnect here. Because it is about restoring harmony between two. Yeah. Tell me about the King of Wands. Let's just have a look and see what both of these energies bring out for information. If you have a choice between two, it's about choosing the right one. If you are the feminine, okay, only one of these is an Emperor, high vibration. The other one could be someone, there could be a little lack or negativity, but I do feel it's being released, basically replaced with this. But it could be yourself letting go of someone here. Yeah. If you have somebody who, maybe you went on a date with someone and then they ghosted, ignored. Somebody just kind of disappears. Yeah. Let's have a look at that. Give me what happened with the Five of Pentacles, just to see. There's the Five of Pentacles here. Yeah, lack of love. It's not like, I mean, it could be lack of opportunity, and then all of a sudden there's opportunity. Well, you can't have opportunity if you're, sitting at home with a remote control. Yeah, to me it looks more like someone just sort of waiting here, taking a little time out while they can, a little rest. Yeah, the Lovers. It's a connection between two, so it looks like a bond and a connection. Somebody here is definitely, if there's two, one person's just being left behind. There's something that doesn't feel right. Yeah. Sometimes you go on a date, it's a little test, right? And often it's something that doesn't work out, not meant to be. But I do feel we have the King of Swords is definitely that energy of, this actually goes up here, but I mean, the King of Swords is someone who knows what's expected of them. But it's possible someone didn't feel like, to expect this connection. So let's have a look at the King of Swords. Yeah, connects with, see, balance, harmony. Somebody's trying to be fair. They're trying to look at this in that way, but it's about harmony. Yeah. All about, and it is about whether someone's right or not. Someone fits with their friends and family. Someone who's a good fit. See, happy home, happy life. It's all about that. But it is definitely someone who has to make themselves happy first before they can make someone else happy. So I can see that strongly for someone here. Let's have a look at the King of Wands. Just energies. Yeah. This is someone leaving someone hanging. It's a person a little apprehensive. That's the person with the little thinking negativity. Somebody here is kind of thinking that. But it has to do with a person who is keeping someone hanging, or someone's keeping them hanging. It could go that way. Yeah. Often it's not, I don't see insecurity. I actually feel it's just there's apprehension of whether someone's right or not. I wouldn't say shy. I would just say keeping someone hanging, waiting around. See, someone who's keeping someone hanging, waiting around. I mean, it could be someone doing this to the King of Wands. Tell me about, but then I see this leveling up to the Knight. So that's interesting. Yeah, and we have, so it is an energy of curiosity. There's definitely a need to learn something. So it is actually one person learning. See, balance and harmony. There's something that needs to be learned. There's curiosity. So someone's very curious. So this is that little peak of interest too. But there's still things that need to be learned, things that are unknown. Yeah, it has to do with someone following through. See, it's someone keeping someone hanging. They need to follow through. If it's yourself, Sag, follow through. Yeah, you can always change your mind. You can always change your mind. Yeah, but it's always good to know exactly what you want before you start something, and that's what I feel. Make sure you feel positive, happy. If you've been feeling, kind of sad or just thinking negative about dating in general or about just getting out there. Yeah, well, I can see why some people feel that way. But it's all about just letting it go, because I do see love and new opportunity, and I do see a lovely connection. But it is making sure that you know exactly what you're doing before you come in, because it's about coming in right. It's only fair to come in right, to lay the foundation. So in other words, if you don't think someone's right for you, and they don't fit, and you really feel that way, because don't come in right unless you're, come in right, or don't come in at all kind of energy. And maybe that's what's happened here, because someone needed a little time out, a little break to let go of this negativity. Someone may have been dating someone who ghosted, ignored, or was just a lot of lack. But you see lack of love, lack of physical interaction, connection. Just feeling lonely, I feel, just lacking love. But look at this high vibration. See, this is all about releasing it. It no longer serves. See, just letting it go. It's just something that wasn't meant to be. And now we have opportunity coming in. Things moving fast. So it's about someone needs to kind of hurry up a little bit here to make a move, because I do feel this connection. There's a lovely connection here. Yeah. Tell me about the Sun. Yeah, we got a Queen of Swords energy. This is also someone who sees things clearly. This is someone who generally speaks truth, and they are often discerning. I see a little Gemini, Libra there too. I think we got two people who are kind of looks like two people coming into alignment here. But it's all about the Pentacle. It's all about coming in right, being able to make a commitment to go down this path. See, it's an energy of some kind of having to make a commitment to follow through, to be fair, because it's about being fair to the other person, right? Yeah, but this is someone who also sees things clearly. This is someone who can often speak up and speak their mind. They trust their inner knowing as well. See, this is both people who already know the answers. You both already know. You both already know. You want to connect. You want this opportunity. It's very happy, very, very nice. See clarity, everything out in the open. This is someone who's generally honesty, integrity, they speak truth, but this has to do with making a decision in the future. See, both people are trying to make a decision. You're both kind of in your heads here, trying to decide if you're right, if this is, you want to go down this path. But to me, it looks like, see, the stars aligning, see, where it feels like it's meant to be. Another situation isn't. One person definitely feels more confident than the other. This is someone who feels a little less confident, but I don't know why. I mean, it has to do with maybe someone not fitting in the social circle, or friends who were like family, or something to do with family or friends. Emperors generally know what they want, and they go for what they want. I think this is somebody definitely leveling up here. Yeah. Some of you could be dealing with Aries, Leo. There's Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra. Little Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What else do we have? Yeah, Aquarius, Pisces, yeah. So there's definitely, I feel the energies are, I feel there's a connection there. Just the energies are right. Your communication styles. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Yeah, see, it's about following through. Yeah, it's all about, see, going down this path. This is someone looking for clues, shining a little light, looking for clarity about, should I go down this path again? See, so someone looking forward. Should I go down this path? Someone's spending a little time alone, contemplating. Let's say if someone's feeling lonely or tired of being alone, someone to talk to, someone to connect with. I see friends, definitely friends. Could be a deep friendship too. I mean, this could just end up being a deep friendship. But and it could, maybe that's what it is already, and then going down this path. But this is telling me someone who needs to follow through. They need to, see, it's already kind of started, but now it's about following through, kind of like next. Yeah, what's going to happen next? Well, you don't know till, like I say, you don't know till you try. Try again until you succeed. Tell me more about the Hermit. Yeah, someone who's single, been living alone, a little bit in hermit mode, used to being alone. See, that's another thing. Someone who's maybe a little set in their ways, or just used to being alone and going alone. See, being alone on this path. Wouldn't it be much nicer to have somebody to tag along, to go down this path together? Because I am seeing the possibility of beautiful harmony between two people. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Yeah, Empress, there it is. Someone who's healed, taken a break. This is often a person who's often will wait, fairly patient. The Empress can be patient, but it's also someone who's only patient for so long, because this is somebody who's been on a bit of a break. So it's the Empress here. Yeah, see, but it's a start of new. Somebody who's let someone know they're open and available. They're available. They're open. Offers, opportunities, ideas. This is someone with a lot of abundance. But it's all about going down this path. This is somebody definitely looking forward to the future. Yeah, feeling happy. Time to get out there again. If you don't succeed, try again. I feel that for both people. We got two people very much similar here. Yeah. Except for this over here, you know, coming from the Emperor part, but this is all about learning, curiosity, shining a light, needing a little clarity, and I do think there will be clarity. Yeah, there's truth, some with experience. Yeah, there it is, Sag. See, this is someone ready to get out there. Masculine or feminine, it doesn't really matter. We got two people pretty much the same here, except for someone feeling a little uncertain and still curious, still needing more answers. It could be someone talking to people, trying to find out more, to learn about someone. But this is someone probably learning, you know, about laying the foundation. It's all about taking the lead. It's about committing to it, committing to this path. Yeah. And then where to from here? Well, I think the sky's the limit here with this, whatever two people want to do with this energy. But it's about not going alone. It's about going together with someone else. Yeah, see, there we have it. The feminine's open. Someone's letting this person know they're open, available. They're emotionally available, mature. Somebody who cares. Wow, but what this person wants is someone who puts in effort. There it is. See, plant the seed and build. They want to build. This is someone who wants to build with someone. But this is someone who they have expectations. That what this person's expecting is truth. But this is someone expecting someone to put in effort. It takes two people to build. You see somebody going alone, two people. This is just two single people going to connect here. I like this. It's very simple, very basic, but it's all about that overcoming that little bit of apprehension, because someone is definitely keeping someone hanging. Now, the Empress is okay with that for a bit, but this is also someone who's getting out there. I do think this is somebody who isn't chasing. So this person won't chase. If you want this person, you got to come and get them and put in some effort. If not, it'll be next. Why? Because this person knows their worth and value. They have high expectations of marriage commitment. They're also somebody who is also someone who will provide the other person. See, it's what two people can provide for each other, but it takes two. Yeah, this person, someone who expects commitment, at least to start to go down this path and spend time together. Yeah, this is all about becoming a couple. Give me a little more on this Emperor now. The Emperor, what does the Emperor want here? What's this Emperor going to do? They know what's expected. They know. Yeah, it's what, it's like society's rules, basically. They know. They've been through it before, expecting a commitment. They're assessing, taking their time here. So someone kind of moving slow, assessing the situation. Yeah, but there is interest. Yeah, it's the feminine too. This is someone who's very much interested. It's coming from, this person here is someone who wants to take it slow. They just want to be friends first. Maybe you'll be on the same page and get each other with that. I'm not even seeing the Hierophant here, so like I feel there's just someone feeling that little bit of negativity and lack, but it's loneliness. Somebody who wants some company, companionship. See, a companion. Maybe they don't want a commitment. Some of you could have someone who does, but I mean, this is somebody who does expect commitment after a while if they want it. But this is also someone who's very independent. It's coming from the Empress energy. Someone who has goals. They've achieved a lot. They are ambitious, but they are someone who provides. They're not just expecting to be provided for. They're preparing to provide for someone else too. Nice. But it's also someone who expects commitment if someone wants them to provide something, which generally means the physical connection. They want a commitment. Yeah. They're not just going to provide somebody with that. It's funny how it's coming out that way. Not just the physical. No, no, no. Not the Queen of Pentacles. Not the Empress. No. No. Got to be friends first. Connect. Spend some time. Yeah. This is someone who would rather be single if someone doesn't want to commit. But they are generally somebody who's definitely wanting some love here. Yeah. Yeah, see, doing stuff, spending time, just working together, teaming up. They, like I say, helping each other out. Two people, it could form just a deep friendship. It's whatever two people agree on. It doesn't mean they have to have a commitment, but there has to be some kind of commitment. Because the Queen of Pentacles likes to feel safe and secure, stable. This isn't somebody who lives in the moment. This is someone who keeps their life balanced. They like to feel safe, that they know that the person they're with has their best interest at heart, as they do. But this is why, feeling a little lonely, but this is often offering each other a helping hand. See, helping each other out, a deep friendship. Maybe somebody thinking friends with benefits. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the Empress will take a man if they want one. The Emperor, I don't know. The Emperor, I'm going to be honest. The Emperor's a little not so sure about commitment. It is because of what they've experienced in the past. Being in a committed relationship, being ignored, left out in the cold. Especially, if things don't go the distance. That's the whole thing. What if it doesn't go the distance, So there's a lot of what ifs here, but I really feel this is two people who could probably form a very, I mean, it's an Emperor and Empress energy, so it tells me it's two people who've learned a lot of lessons and manifested the energies of the kings and the queens. Now, I do see a third person here, so I definitely feel someone's going to be left out of the equation. Somebody is going to be left behind. Because it has to do with somebody with lack of commitment. But that's already been covered, where they're just being left behind. See, it's the Emperor and Empress coming together. Yeah. It's not about money. It's not about money. I think somebody may be thinking it will, probably that other person, but which I feel is probably a Aries, Leo, maybe a Sag. Yeah. They could be anyone. I mean, this literally is the only energy I feel that, other than the Five of Pentacles, that shows any amount of lack. But I feel like it's just apprehension and lonely, and there's just so much curiosity about needing clarity and maybe even talking to people. Someone talking to people, trying to learn something. Whether someone's married, single, what they do for work, see, wanting to know everything. But it's up to the masculine. This is where the feminine hands over the reins. I'm not chasing. I've already let you know I'm available. Now you need to come and get me. And you need to make me feel safe. That's what the message is with the Queen of Pentacles. But yeah, it could, like I say, it could just turn into a deep friendship. Two people who are there for each other when they need them, helping each other out. A helping hand here and there. But this definitely is two people who both have, I feel, probably everything they literally need to be happy on their own, except for love and someone to share it with, someone to go down this path. A partner in crime, so to speak. Yeah, it's definitely an Aries energy here as well. Or Scorpio, but it's an energy of someone taking a leap of faith. It's time to go down this path again. But this is where the Empress, I feel, if the Empress is an Aries, they could be Sag, take it however, but this is somebody handing over the reins. The feminine's handing the reins to the masculine to take the lead. You see, it's not that they're not interested. It's not that they're not interested. They're not interested in anyone who doesn't come in and take the lead and be the leader, to show them that they're in control. Because if you're going to hand over the reins, you're letting this person kind of take a little bit of control. Yeah, but it's got to feel safe. It's got to feel stable. Definitely friends first. Yeah. I wonder what this person's actually thinking. I'd like to know. Lots to learn here, but you don't know till you try. So take care, Sag. I do feel this is something that could turn out nice. I know you've had, Sag has had some people kind of come and go, and people that aren't following through, situations that aren't going anywhere. But like I say, I feel the message here is to keep trying, to not give up. Keep trying till you succeed. Emperor and Empress both are two people who don't give up on the things that they want in life in general. That's how they become emperors and empresses. Take care. Bye for now.